I take the information because everybody did an amazing job of giving y'all gems, but now y'all got information overload. Some of y'all gonna leave here today and y'all gonna be like, dang man, I got so much gems, I got the pamphlet full, I don't know what I'm gonna do, I don't know what to execute on first, I don't know what my first move gonna be. So one thing, I spent a lot of money being at conference, being on the other side of the table, and I spent a lot of money being up here. And one thing that I could say is working on my personal development, becoming that next person, my better self. Somebody say better self. So y'all gonna leave here and y'all gonna become a better self. When I talked to Newt not even 30 days ago, he said everybody here is gonna leave like Newt. Everybody here is going, I'm gonna make sure that everybody here get the information so they can leave like Newt. But one thing that I know from being on the other side of the table and being up here is that when you leave here, life is gonna hit you. So one thing that I wanna say is y'all gonna take all this information and y'all gonna try to apply it all, and it's not gonna work like that. That's instant gratification. Y'all gotta take one thing, two things, three things that y'all could take that y'all could go implement tomorrow. Don't try to do it all. You're gonna burn yourself out. Do one thing. What's one thing you're gonna execute?
Tomorrow?
Today. We're not waiting till tomorrow. Tomorrow might cost us too much. When you got interest, when you're doing a rehab on a property, that interest grows every day. Tomorrow costs us too much time. What are you gonna implement? One thing today when you leave here. Research some properties. Miko, what you gonna do one day when you leave here today? What you doing when you leave here today? One thing you gonna execute today. There we go. One thing you gonna leave here today. There we go. So we gotta have three things that we gonna leave here that we're gonna execute on today. Some of you guys, life is gonna happen for you and y'all gonna wait until next week to apply it, and we don't have next week to wait on information. You know what I mean? Somebody got up here and said, yo, these methods that's getting taught now might not work next month, might not work next year. What's gonna happen when Newt say, yo, go do the 50-50 method, and then you wait until 2021 of March and they said, no, we not allowing that to do no more. Then you're like, dang, man, I slept on some information. One of the worst things that can happen to you is that something pop up and you go try a method and it no longer works no more because you couldn't benefit on the information that you learned a month ago. So I need everybody today, I need you to write down, yo, when I leave here from all the information that I learned, I need the one thing that I'm going to execute on today. You know how good you're going to feel when you wake up and it's Tuesday and everybody didn't start their day until Monday. They just figured out Monday, they woke up and they figured out they was going to start their day on Monday, and you already on next week. You're already ahead of the game. I'm on 2021 in my summertime right now with my investments, with my strategies, with my thinking. So anybody that's not on that type time I'm thinking, they already behind. I can't afford it because every day I let go past, I'm really behind. Every day that I don't execute, I'm not behind, right? And one of the things that I need y'all to leave here with, I need y'all to leave here with three letters. Three letters I get up and I ask myself every day, and I ask the people that I'm around, right? I even ask my kids this, three letters, why? Why, right? Because y'all could get all the strategies, y'all could get all the information, y'all could have all the money in the world. What would you do with all the money in the world? You have all the money in the world, what would you do right now?
I'll be living.
You be living? Doing what?
Going on vacations.
What would you do with all the money in the world?
I'll be investing.
Investing?
Yeah.
And then what?
And enjoy life.
And then what?
Keep investing.
And then what? I say that to say because money is not the problem. We all here for information. We all here for a bigger purpose. So you can invest right now. You can live your life right now. All those things that you do, you want to help somebody, you can go stand in the middle of the street and go to Walmart and give out waters. Nothing don't stop you. Money don't stop you. Lack of information stop you. Lack of opportunity stop you. Lack of execution stop you from doing the things that you want to do. It has nothing to do with monetary. You are the bag. So if you wake up every day and you don't understand that, the money is going to be the problem because you're going to chase it and you haven't identified that the money has to chase you. So we got to understand that. 3 words, 3 letters. What am I waking up for today? That shit gonna make you move, excuse my language, that's gonna make you move at a different frequency because you're not moving solely just to make money. I'm moving to become my better self. Somebody say better self. Better self. I'm moving to become me. I'm on 2021 me already. We're not talking about what happened in 2020 no more. I'm on 2021, 2022. I'm on the better me. And the only way you do that is you tap into your why. Somebody give me their why. What's your why, family?
My son for sure.
Your son for sure. What's your why, family? Your kids. What's your why? Same thing. So listen, you might need more. You might need more of a why. Because what you're working on every day, your kids might not understand that. I got 7 little puppies running around the crib all day. They don't understand it. They don't understand it. But guess what? They sit by me. Every time I'm on live, every time I'm giving game, right? They sit right by me. My son shot an ad the other day. I ain't even know he had that in him. How do we learn? Osmosis. But guess what? I want to get up. I want to feed my family, but I need to go internal. I need to go internal. My why got to be bigger than just getting up and going to make sure that my kids got a meal. I got to go and I got to make sure my kids got a meal. I got to go to make sure that poverty ends with me and wealth begins with me. It has to be something bigger than just doing it for just them. Because what if they wake up one day and say, Dad, I don't want to be an entrepreneur? What if they say, yo, Dad, I don't want to do real estate? Dad, I don't care about no credit card. Dad, I want to play video games. I just want to chill. My legacy is my legacy, and I'm trying to build that through my family, but what if they don't see the vision that I got? When I started my business, my mom said, tattoos? I don't think that's a good idea, son. I took that same idea, Mom, I can't do it once, I'm going to do it twice. Anytime somebody told me that I couldn't do something, I'm going to do it twice. Went and opened up a couple businesses right in the same neighborhood that I grew up in. My identity that I had growing up, seeing drugs, my mom was doing drugs, Pop wasn't there. All right, I could make that up as an excuse, but that's what? That's 1990 something. What year are we in? I can't use that as an excuse. When I got 18, I said, you know what? First 18 years, I could blame Mom Dukes. We here, you know what I'm saying? But every year after that's on me. I could choose to carry that baggage, or I could choose to move on and be the better me. Somebody say better me. Better me. So I'm already on 21, 22 right now. So understanding that we take a lot of these things from our past and we use them as excuses of why we can't go forward. And I want to do this one time. I want everybody in this room, I want y'all to give yourself a round of applause because y'all doing something that people don't do every day. People are scared to learn. People are scared to invest in themselves. People are scared to go out in the information. They scared, oh yeah, y'all in here with masks on in the middle of a goddamn pandemic, learning information that could change y'all life. If that's not being a better you, I don't know what it is. Some of y'all fly here, my man from Atlanta. Some of y'all drove here. Some of y'all did what y'all had to do to come get this information. But I can assure you this, unless you take it as serious as you did to get in this room, when you get out of this room, 3 letters, why, it has to be bigger than just coming here and getting information to say, I went to a class, meet a couple influencers, take a picture, post it on the gram, and say, yo, I went to it, it was lit. No, what's really lit is you going and do those 3 things that you take from here, that starts to trickle everything else that's going to change in your life, and that's really what it's about. So why am I sitting up here talking about mindset? Why am I sitting up here talking about these things? Because if you look at all these people's strategies and they talk about the strategies, what do they have behind the strategies? The mind to execute on these strategies. Newt will tell you about the door method and you'll be like, man, I don't know if this is gonna work. I told Dare 3 months ago, probably 4, I said, bro, you need one thing, you need a system. He said, Runway, I'm making $30,000 a month right now. What'd I say? That's all? Because I know it's a determining factor between you making $30,000 and you making $100,000. It's a determining factor. You need a system. You're doing too much work by yourself. You're doing too much work on your own. You haven't systemized anything. And if you don't have a system, guess what? It's a ceiling. Why did I stop doing tattoos? It's a ceiling. Why did I start investing? Because it's no cap. It's no cap. Why did I go get in the rental business? Because it's no cap. I did the rehab. I did the properties. I did real estate. I did basically everything that everybody covered up here. I done did it, but it's always a cap. Not taking away nothing from nobody, but I did rental properties. Went and got Section 8. Told me the most I could get was $1180. I need more. All right, I'm gonna go get an event space. Now I can have 600 plus every time somebody step in this door for a 5-hour period. I could do that 2 times a day. I need that money, right, Miko? I need that money double time on the days, right? I need an Airbnb. Man, I ain't gotta own no property. I can make 3 times what the landlord got and go get me an Airbnb. You know, I'm gonna go buy a car, I'm gonna go put it on Turo, and now this thing could pay for itself, pay me, and I could drive it. When I started to open my mind to those different concepts and those different things, it wasn't about money no more. It was about systems, putting these systems in play so I don't have to go get earned income and I go get passive income. Somebody say passive income. So the mindset opens it up for you to have these things. The mindset opens it up for you to be like, yo, I've been working too hard for too long and getting paid too less. This job that I got, they've been underpaying me. They owe me a check. Strategies, you have to have this mindset, but it ends with you. It ends with you. What you going to do today when you leave here? Not tomorrow. I'm talking about why you on a plane, why you in the car, why you sitting down in your bed later, not watching for Power because the season came back on and that's your favorite show. I like Power too. But yo, if we don't get locked in, we going to get locked out. We going to get locked out of our goals. We going to get locked out of our dreams. We going to get locked out of things that we know that we damn well should have, and it's not going to come easy. No, it's not going to come easy. But if we don't execute, then we don't get nothing that we want to have. One thing that I know, who do vision boards? Who write their goals down, right? I see everybody hand up. Everybody should have a vision board. Everybody should write their goals down, right? This young man, May 31st, 2019, came to a vision board party that I had. On his vision board, he had, I'm going to be making $10,000 a month in a credit repair business. He had a yellow Corvette. And what else you had on there? Yeah, so I had everybody put some things that they actually thought they could achieve, right? I had them write down a number that they wanted to make every month, right? And then on the back, I had them put out something crazy, like something crazy that you would never thought that you would ever possibly do, right? So he wrote like something like $30,000 on the back, which is not to say $30,000 is not a lot of money, because with these methods, y'all can go in the bank and they gonna hit y'all off. So there's not a lot of money, right? But it just goes to that mindset of you not even knowing what you're worth. You not even knowing how much you can get. You not even knowing that certain things are possible. So to see somebody stand in front of you and be like, not even a year later, be like, yo, I'm making $30,000 a month, and that's his outrageous number on the back. And then you turn around and you doing this months later. Show me what's more possible. Show me what other possibilities you could do. Because if you got here, I know where else you could get. I know it's no stopping there. So when you look at it and tell me, yo, I did $30,000, that's it. Because I already know what your potential is you just haven't asked yourself these three letters, why? So when you leave here today, ask yourself, why? Why am I even doing what I'm doing? Some of us, we live in 2 parts. We live in 2/8 of the day. Do y'all know what that is? 8 hours. The average person is supposed to sleep, right? 8 hours, we supposed to work. Then you got the hour that you getting ready for work, the hour that you coming back from work. That's 18 hours. It's only 24 hours in a day. So the other 6, what you doing? Trying to feed the kids, wash clothes, cook dinner, and trying to figure out who I am. It's not enough. A lot of people go through life not asking themselves 3 letters. Why am I even doing this? Why am I even here? Why am I even waking up every day? You haven't even tapped in with you. You do everything for everybody else, and you don't even know the 3 letters of why you even doing it. So you got to ask yourself these questions. You got to be transparent with yourself, like, why? And when you do that, things are going to start to think, because guess what? When you ask yourself a question, the mind opens. When you make a statement, oh man, I don't know, that might cost too much. The mind closed and then stop thinking. No more thinking happen. So when you hit a brick wall, ask a question. Why didn't this work? Why didn't I get approved? Why didn't this go the right way? Don't say, no, I can't afford it. What you tell yourself is what will happen in your life. It's a lot of power in your mouth. So a lot of people talk negativity, that's what's going to show up in your life. If you talk positive things, that's what's going to show up into your life. When you talk about the bad coming into your life, that's what's going to come into your life.
I don't mean to cut you off, but can you tell them what you've been telling Darren, myself, and other people about the graveyard, that tag? I don't know if you're going to go there.
Yeah.
Tell them the graveyard things.
Graveyard, richest place in the world. It's the graveyard. So many people take their ideas, their dreams, their goals there. It's somebody that had an idea for Uber, Tesla right now, sitting in the grave, laying there dead, right? Right? My grandpa, right? Well, more like a father figure to me, right? When he saw me growing up because my pop wasn't there, he said, son, I see a lot of potential in you. So when I started to do these things and I started to flourish and I started to open up business and I started to do what I was doing, I started traveling the world, my grandma was like, son, don't go there, it's dangerous. Every time I got on a plane to go somewhere, son, is dangerous, son, is dangerous, son, is every time. I've been on 20 countries last year. Every time I got on a plane, she said, son, is dangerous. I would have never been nowhere if I would have listened to grandma. My papa was the one that was just like, yo, you gonna do amazing things and this is what you gonna do. I don't know how you gonna do it. But he said something to me. He said, I had an opportunity to do X, Y, and Z when I was about 20 years old and my mom told me not to do it and I listened to her. He said, I regret that every day of my life. I regret that every day of my life. And he had an accomplishment that he wanted to do. And I didn't get an opportunity to help him fulfill that. But I know he took that to his deathbed. He took a dream that he had to his deathbed. He took a dream that he always wanted to do. And no matter how small or how big your dream is, I want to die empty. I don't want to take nothing to the grave knowing that I'm leaving my kids with certain things that I should have put out in the world, because guess what? If you're not putting those things out into the universe, you're robbing people. If Newt would have said, you know what? When I talked to Newt, he said, bro, I just put my 2 weeks in for my job. I'm going to do this class. If Newt wouldn't have shared his information and shared his gift with you and allowed these other people to be on this platform for you, he robbing you. Robbing you of what you're going to be 6 months from now. Robbing you of what you're going to be 2 weeks from now. Robbing you of what you're going to be 2 months from now. And if y'all not operating in y'all purpose, y'all robbing people. You're not robbing yourself. You robbing people by not operating in your gift and helping somebody else get the information to get forward. Every day I got one task. Why? Help up, wake up, help somebody. Don't die empty. Die empty. All your goals and ideas that you could put out into the world, die empty. Leave them all on the table. When I die, I'm dying empty. But understand these strategies right here, do it. It works. Don't leave your kids with debt. Lead them with knowledge so they can leverage. My grandma's 71, my mom 52. That's over 100 years of experience. Only thing they taught me about a credit card was get a credit card, pay it back on time. Not utilization, not payment history, not none of that stuff. Get a credit card, pay it on time. Not how to leverage, not none of that stuff. None of that stuff. Nobody taught me nothing about entrepreneurship. I'm the only entrepreneur in my family that own multiple businesses that's doing good. What did I do for my family? What did I do? Hired family. Show other people that it's possible. So guess what? If I wouldn't have never did it, if I would have conformed to what I was taught, then guess what? I just be creating that new normal. And I just want to say, like, it's amazing to see all y'all here, like, that's really like locked in and tuned in. And I know there's a lot of information for y'all to like tackle and absorb, but I'm telling y'all 3 things. Take 3 things from this day. 3 things that you're going to execute today. 3 things, write it down, pin it, make it your screensaver on your phone and execute it and hone in on it. Because when you check that one thing off and you're ready to go to the next 3 things, you're going to feel incredible. You're going to feel amazing. I'm trying to tell you, and always keep investing in yourself. Always keep believing in yourself, even if don't nobody believe in yourself, because it's not their vision, it's yours. I appreciate y'all.